This video is sponsored by Gelato. Sign up today and get up to 50% off your first order. I love using Gelato. They ship all over the world and they have really high quality products. But if you're not a graphic designer by trade, it can be challenging to design t-shirts right inside of Gelato if you're not sure what you're looking for. So in this video, I'm going to share with you 5 graphic design tips for you to really get the most out of using the Gelato Studio. So here I am inside of Gelato Studio. I've got my t-shirt pulled up and I'm going to jump in here now and create a t-shirt design. So my first tip is that you can combine graphics and text right inside of Gelato. So here's an example. All right, we've got our t-shirt set up. I'm going to pick my design. So I'm going to click right here to add in a new design. So I can upload one of my own pictures, or I can use one of Gelato's predefined designs sitting inside of the studio. So for example, if I wanted to use a Leonardo da Vinci painting, I could do that. You'll see here I can move it around, I can rotate it. That's pretty straightforward. However, I don't want you to forget about the text option. So what I'm going to do now is over on the left-hand side, I'm going to click text, and then I'm going to click add text. That gets me some sample text. And I can type something in, and then I can make that larger. I can move it around just like the image. A really nice feature of the text is that I've got a font feature right here, and I can pick the font that I want. And then you can either increase the font by simply clicking the plus button. You could also type in the font. So for example, 200, or you can manipulate the font size by moving the box and making it larger or smaller. That's the text box itself. So just by using font and a picture or an illustration together, you can really take your design to the next level and make it unique. Tip number 2 is the use of shapes. And I'm going to show you 2 different examples here. So here's a very simple yet powerful picture of a mom and her kid, and this forms a great looking t-shirt graphic. But I'd like to add something else to it. So what I'm going to do now is go under graphics, and I'm going to type in the word circle. And I can see I get a few results back. I'm going to click on this black circle here, and I'm going to change the color of this circle. So right here at the top, there's a color palette, and I'm going to pick a light yellow. I'm going to make this nice and big. And now I'm going to move this underneath to the bottom layer. When you've got your graphics selected, you're going to see some options here come up at the top. And you want to go to position, then you want to go backwards or right to the back, and that puts it down to the bottom of the layer. So just like that, now we've got a nice sunset sitting here in behind the mom and the kid. Here's a completely different type of design. It's very simple right now. It says vote, and it looks okay, but we can really spruce this up using some shapes. So I'm going to go here into graphics, and I'm going to type in circle, again, same as before. And I'm going to pick the same one that I did before here, the same circle, and I'm going to make this nice and big, but I'm going to leave this actually as a black circle. And I'm going to copy it by going Control C and Control V, and that copies this to a second circle. I'm going to make this circle white. I'm going to make this a nice smaller circle. And you can see now I've got a nice little outline going. So I'm going to put the black circle here in the middle, and I can go to position, and I can go center, and I can pick this one now, and I can move it to the center as well. And now I can take vote, and I can move it into the top. I'm going to go position to front. I'm actually going to make this text color a nice bright red. I'm going to put it right here in the middle of the circle. So if you have very simple text designs, adding in a couple shapes can really pop the design and make it look completely unique and really visually arresting. Tip number 3 involves the use of vectors. So here I've got a very basic looking t-shirt, and I'm going to add in a vector. Now I've uploaded this file, and I'll hover over it, and you can see text is quite small, but it says anchor, and it's an SVG file. An SVG file is a scalable vector graphic. So when I put this into the t-shirt, you'll see it's quite crisp and clean because it's a scalable vector graphic, which means you can infinitely scale it up in size and it doesn't become fuzzy. You'll notice here at the top as well, there's a couple different colors. There's white and there's black. And when I click on the black, I can change that color, and you'll see the vector actually changes color. Same thing here with the white. I could change it to purple, for example, and you'll see I can radically change the way this anchor looks. So don't be afraid of SVG files. When you import them into the Gelato Studio, you can change the color scheme right on the t-shirt. It's a very cool feature. I'll put a link to Gelato in the video description below. I love using Gelato. They have high quality products, global shipping. Just a heads up, the link is an affiliate link. That just means if you purchase anything from Gelato using that link, I would receive a small commission. Tip number 4 involves some very simple text effects. They're simple to do once you get the hang of it. So I'm going to show you an example here. So this is Anchors Away and with an anchor, and I've just added this in as one text box. But what I would suggest you do instead is have 2 text boxes. So one says anchors. I'm going to then Control C and Control V, and I'm going to type in away. And what you can do here with the away now is you could make this larger. So just something simple like that can make your design easier to read and more unique. Another thing you can do is you can actually change where the text is located, because you could situate it underneath the design. So you want to be a little bit creative here sometimes. You might want to have the text separated. Another thing you can do very easily is a shadow. So I'm just going to take this away text and I'm going to copy it. So Control C and Control V. And then from here, I'm simply going to change the text color. So I'm going to go up to the top. I'm going to make it, for example, a purple. I'll then go to Position to Back. And now I can just simply move this text underneath the white. You can make it very fine-tuned just using the arrow buttons on your keyboard. I've now got a nice shadow sitting in behind. I can really accent certain texts on certain colors. Tip number 5 is the use of grids and layouts. So here I've got a t-shirt with the Eiffel Tower on it. So over on the left-hand side, there's a layouts button. When I click on it, you'll see there's different options now where you can move your design into different blocks. So for example, if I were to do this, this would now change my design so that I could put this inside of 4 different boxes with a sample text. There's all sorts of different options here. So this is a great time saver if you're thinking about how to accurately lay out your t-shirt design. If you click on Settings on the left, you'll see there's a grid option, Show Grid. When I click on it, you'll see a grid pops up. It's light, but you can see it. That grid can be a nice feature if you're using a design and you really like to fine-tune it. One quick bonus tip, don't forget you can change the color of your product even after you've started designing. So up at the top, there's a product button. I can change the color of my t-shirt. Sometimes that can be helpful for you to visualize what you're dealing with. And the very last tip, don't forget you can also put designs on different parts of the clothing. Now, it will cost more money because you're adding in a different design and it needs to be printed, but this can really be useful, especially for custom clothing. I really hope you found this walkthrough helpful. I love using Gelato, highly recommend them. Here's another video on how you can have some fun in the world of Gelato.